Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So, how long has it been? Hey, Nick, how you doing? So, how long has it been since I've been on live? Been about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Somebody count down for me. Can somebody count that down for me? How long has it been? About 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Hey, Temper. Hey, Nick. Oh, hello. Hey, Lorian. Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it. Oh, it's been that long? Okay. Okay. Well, I miss y'all guys. I truly miss y'all. Sorry I haven't been here for the past 2+ weeks. Oh, okay, Nick. Yeah, it's an 8-hour difference. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Well, I do miss y'all guys. I really did. Sorry that I haven't been here and I haven't been live because I've been busy. Working, been working a whole lot, been working consistently, and also been, building my channel and everything like that on a consistent basis. But other than that, what's up, Chief? How you doing? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Life be life, and indeed, indeed. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see y'all. And I'm happy to be back. Um, to be back with my community. I'm glad I'm in touch with y'all again. And again, I'm sorry for being absent for that long. Um, well, before we have a little bit of fun today and have a good time and chat and everything, I want to address something first before I go any further of this live. The topic that I'm going to be talking about is who's your friend. And basically this whole live is going to be about basically um knowing who your friends are, knowing who to trust and who not to trust. And that's what the topic is for my live today. It's about that. But also in the form of that, I want to address something that had happened maybe about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Hi, Miss Vanessa, how you doing? And hello, Teresa or Tarina. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. But welcome to my live. And hello, Robert Wallace. How you doing today? I want to address a incident that apparently that had happened maybe about 2-3 weeks ago during the time frame of me working. And I didn't find out about this incident until maybe a week ago, maybe. Because apparently I got on the app and basically I was just strolling, looking at lives and everything. And apparently my name was being slandered and I was being bullied over a situation that I didn't have nothing to do with or had no idea about at all. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. I really appreciate that. And apparently my name was highlighted in a post that had involved a particular person that I'm not going to say the person's name, but it involved her. And then my name was in it, and then somebody else's name was in it. And apparently, I was being accused, and another individual was being accused of slandering this person. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have no idea what was going on because of the simple fact that I just started a new job. I've been working hard at my new job, working 3 weeks straight, working doubles, working single days, and also working short days, but also doing my thing like I always do. Hello, Chief. Hello, Queen. Miss Peacock. How y'all doing tonight? And also, a particular individual went on her live and slandered me and said my name on the live. Said my name on the live. And I'm still sitting here thinking that, what are they talking about? I don't have no idea what's going on. And I'm at work. So I want to say this, and I want to make this very clear. Okay? Very clear. Okay? How can a person that works doubles, how can a person can work doubles and maintain a household and make sure that her family is taken care of, and then not only that, working on her channel as well? How do a person have enough time to want to make a post about somebody? And also on the post, it was saying something on the lines of, you buying subs. Why do I have enough time to post something like that? And I'm working doubles, and I'm working singles, and I'm working on my channel, and I'm doing all these things. How do I have time to make a post? How do I have time to do that? Please tell me. I would like to know, because I don't have time for that. I'm a classy, let's get this straight right now. I'm a classy woman. I'm a classy woman. And even though the other individual that is related to this other person is claiming that I'm on a 5th grade reading level, yeah, I might be on a 5th grade reading level, but I have more common sense than to be walking around here trying to post you up because you buy subs. And even if you did buy subs, I don't care. That's not my business. And I don't care if you do. I don't care if you do. That's your business, not mine. My thing is, I'm worried about my channel, my community. I'm not worried about what you do, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that at all. And for you to slander my name the way that you did. And then not only that, what makes it worse, you slandered my name. And then the other person that's related to you, I'm not going to say the word because they might cut my live off, but this other individual that is related to you called me a bitch, and she didn't even know me. She didn't even know me. And like I said from the beginning, from any of my lives, I'm not going to be anybody's cup of tea. I'm not going to be, hello, poetic tears, how you doing today? I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea at all. At all. Okay? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But that does not give you the right to call me a bitch and to slaughter my name and embarrass me and then try to ruin my reputation on YouTube. If you don't have proof to show that I did this, then you need to respectfully keep my name out of your mouth. If you can't say nothing nice about me and you can't give me the respect that I deserve, then don't ever say my name. Don't ever say my name. Ever. Hello, Courtney. How you doing today? Hello, Marla Loyan. How you doing today? And I'm going to tell you how I feel about this whole situation. I felt betrayed, used, and felt like a piece of trash that was thrown in the middle of the street. And like I said, I never did anything with you. And yes, we did have conversations among each other. But that was at the time when I thought you was my friend. I thought that you was my friend. But what I had to realize is that, and we're going to get to the topic of friendship, okay? What I realize is that when it comes down to you saying that you got friends, to be honest with you, your friends is your family. Not people on the outside. Not the people that is outside of this. See, my kids, they my friend. My dad is my friend. I'm my friend. All them other people, they're not my friends. And I'm going to say this. I want to say thank you for doing what you did to me. Because not only you taught me that, but you made me a lot more stronger than what I was before. Because my name is not Pretty Conqueror for a reason. For no reason. For no reason. I have conquered a lot of things in my life. A lot. And guess what, sweetie? You and the other individual have made me stronger for what you said about me and for slandering me. I'm a lot more tougher than what you think. And you have put more fuel in me to keep pushing. You really did. And you also made me realize that you was never my friend. You was never my friend. And I want to thank you for teaching me that. I want to thank you for teaching me that. That was a great lesson that I learned. I really did. And usually it beat a pretty hard conqueror with pink, prayer sign, and purple. But today it's going to be doubled. At first it was going to be a black heart. It was going to be a black heart. But I didn't want to let these two individuals make my heart black. I wanted to stay purple and pink. But the only difference is that I got two pink hearts with a prayer sign and two purple hearts. There's no hate over here. There's no hate over here. I would never have no hate in my heart. But I will say this. I never want you to mention my name out your mouth again. Please, respectfully, don't mention my name again. If you don't have no proof and no evidence to show that I did what you said I did, and I can't defend the other person that was involved, because it was two people that was involved. It was me and another individual, and I do not want to drag his name into this because he had defended his honor. It's my turn to defend my honor, and I'm speaking right now. If you do not have no proof or no evidence to show that I did this, other than you coming out your mouth saying that you have a PI box to show that I did this, that's not proof enough, because I don't have that. I don't. And like I said, I don't have time to be making posts about what you do with your private time. The only person I can worry about is me, my dad, and my children, and my job. But other than you a waste of energy. You are a waste of energy, sweetie. You a waste of energy. And I also want to tell you this. I don't want to engage with you with this drama anymore, because it's a waste of my time. And if you want to keep on engaging into this situation, then you're going to be doing it alone, because I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I'd rather waste my energy on important things in life. And you are not important. And I have, like I said, I've grown from this. I don't think so either, Temper. I don't think so either. So, like I said, I have addressed the situation. I have claimed my self to be a lot stronger than what I am. And I also defended myself. So, like I said again, I do not want to engage into this anymore. I don't want to discuss this anymore. I don't want to even smell it at all, because it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. And also, boo, I'm too fine to be stressing over some mess like this, okay? Okay, boo? Okay, boo? Okay. Now, we're done with that. Now, yeah, because I'm totally done with it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I don't. But anyway, since we got that out the way, but I wanted to state that when it comes down to you being friends with someone, people use that word so loosely. So loosely. And I understand that we want to have people in our corner and we want people to have our backs. But what you have to realize is that, and I'm not trying to be cruel and I'm not trying to be mean and I'm not trying to come off cold, but you have to realize that, yeah, it's good to have friends. It is good to have friends. But you have to know that person. You have to really, 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 really know that person. But the best route to go is to have your friends in your household. That's your safest bet. That is your safe bet to do. Instead of going on the outside and instead of going to your job and instead of going on this internet calling everybody your friend, because everybody's not your friend. Not on this app. Everybody's not your friend. You might have colleagues, and then when you grow as colleagues and y'all get close and everything, you know what I'm saying? You might can say they're your friends, but you cannot put all the way your trust into them. Because once you put all your trust into them, you get disappointed. And that's why I said, instead of you putting all your trust into anybody, you need to make your household of people that live in this household your friend. And that's true. Everybody needs to know the difference between friends, and colleagues. See, people that's in my chat, and y'all don't get offended at all. The people that's in my chat is my community and my colleagues that I work with. Because this is a business. You have to, build your brand. You have to go live and all that stuff. This is a business. But it's okay to have a friend. It's almost like you being at my job, right? Those are my colleagues, okay? I don't call none of them my friends. We might talk, lollygag, and be like, oh yeah, what's up, girl? Hey, oh yeah, I know that. That's at work. But once I leave from out of there, no. We might have a group chat, for meetings to talk about who's going to come in and stuff like that. But as far as having a conversation and talking about some, yeah, girl, I love this. Oh, yeah, girl. No. Because before you know it, when you sit there and you have conversations on the phone, then that's when the person want to sit there and say, well, girl, she told me this. Oh, girl, she told me that. Or she did this or she did that or whatever. Then you sitting there looking like, huh? Like, and then everybody looking at you like, well, she said you said this. She said you said that. And even though you saying you didn't say this, But she's sitting there making you look like a fool, and then you just sitting there like, what? That's because you put yourself in the trap of you giving out your number and you having different conversations on the phone about somebody or whatever, and then you fell in the trap. Which all of us have done it. All of us have done it, and I did it. I did it. I ain't afraid to talk. I ain't afraid to say that, boo boo. I'm not afraid to say that. But what I'm saying is that you have to separate work from the outside. You have to do that. Just like with YouTube, you have to separate the app and from the real life. Because the first thing people want to do is jump the gun and be like, well, this person did this and this person said this and this and that. But then the number one thing a content creator has said, and he makes sense, and I don't want to put his name out here because he's not in here, but he says this all the time. How in the world do you know me in my real life and you on this app? How you gonna know me in my real life and you on this app? You don't know my real life. There's a difference between the app and real life. People can tell the difference. People can't tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to separate things. Because if you don't, gossip, even the cause so much. Shoot, you ain't lying, Temple. But that's why you have to separate your workspace from your home life. That's what I do. I don't bring none of those people from my job in here because it's going to bring my household down, and I'm not trying to have my household go down. You hear me? I'm not having that. This is a place of peace. This is a place of home. All of this is my peace. I'm not going to have nobody disturb my peace. And just like with this app, you can interact with people in this app. You can engage with them. You can have conversations with them. You can even, go in different chats, but then you got to also remember too, you got to watch out for some of these chats too. You need to find your tribe that you know for a fact that's not going to hurt you. And like I said, you have to separate work and from home and friends from colleagues. You know what I'm saying? And all of us had to learn that at some point in this life. We all had to learn that. And we get comfortable. We get so comfortable with that person. You know what I'm saying? We get so comfortable. But we have to learn sometimes not to be so comfortable. Because when we get so comfortable, that's when the love bomb come in. That's when talking all nice and smooth and stuff, and then it comes sinking into your brain, and then you be like, oh, okay, I appreciate that. I'm not mocking you, Lorianne. I'm just saying. Oh, he sounds so sweet, or she sounds so sweet. And then when you get that sucker right in your system, that's when you get to the point like, yeah, they cool. That's my friend. That's not your friend. That's your colleague. And that's somebody that you know on the app. You got to put a pause on that. You have to put a pause on that. Because if you don't put a pause on that, you're going to get hurt. And this is the results that you're going to get. What's up, Smooth? How you doing, sweetie? You had jumped in, I guess, in the middle. But you just have to separate that. Or Sometimes it takes pain to make a brain a little stronger. I agree. I agree. And I know it has been a long time. You're not the only one that has been on this app. I haven't been on here because I've been working. Yeah, you have to keep it separate, parented. Sorry, guys, I had to cut on the light so y'all can see me because I was all up in the darkness. Because I didn't want y'all to be thinking I'm mad in the dark. Yes, and that can be global good people all over this earth. Thank you for sharing that lesson with us, pretty. I appreciate you're welcome, sweetie. And I also want to share something with y'all that I had research on. So some people can, understand the definition of a true friend and friendship. Okay. Um true friendship True friendship is a voluntarily deeply rooted and a mentally beneficial bond that's built on unwavering, did I say that correct? Unwavering trust, respect, and unconditional support. It involves growing together through sharing experiences, honest communication, and accepting each other without judgment. Without judgment. That sounds pretty decent to me. I think that sounds pretty decent to me. What y'all think? Now, definition of friendship. Friendship is the emotions or code of friends, the state of being friends. I'm going to say that one more time. Friendship is the emotions or conduct of friends that stated of being friends. So basically that means if you state, and this is just my input, y'all can say I'm incorrect or whatever, okay? What it sounds like to me is that when two people state that they are friends, then they're friends, I guess. But I guess in this society now, when you say friends, it's so loosely. It's so loosely. I feel like if you call somebody a friend, you need to give them a 90-day probation or something. Because the way that people want to call people friends and claim that they friends, want to call you a friend, and then, just do all these things, and then they expect you to forgive them and do all these things. I mean, I think that's a good idea. I mean, 90-day probation, to me, that sounds like a good idea. But in my personal opinion, y'all gonna think I'm mean. But in my personal opinion, I don't want no more friends. I don't. I don't. I'd rather have my friends. Yeah, 6 months sound good. I don't want to have any more friends because my friends is the people that's in this house. And then on top of that, I am in my 40s. I am too old to be playing games with people and acting like we in high school. No. I'm too old for that. If you're going to be a friend, it's true. It's true. And I know that back in the day when I was younger and it came down to friendships, the only person that I ever known to be my friend was somebody that was in elementary school. And we continued on to middle school. We continued on to high school. And then ever since then, we lost contact. And people do that. It doesn't mean that we don't like each other, and it doesn't mean that we don't respect one another. It's just that when you grow into different individuals and you have different things that's happening in your life, it doesn't mean that you still don't have respect for that person. You still do. You just have a life. And if they choose not to talk to you, that's fine. You can still have respect for that person even if that person don't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And the person that I was friends with for a long time, um, we lost contact, but we on, you know, Facebook, and I like on her stuff and she like on my stuff. You know, people lives are busy. The older you get, right? It takes years to build real friendship, not weeks. Yes, real friends can speak once a year or longer. And that's the same thing that it is with my best friend that I've known for almost 20 years, and she's the godmother of my children. And even though we don't talk every day, but when we talk again, it's almost like it was like yesterday. It was like yesterday, you know? And that's a beautiful connection to have with someone. It's a beautiful connection, you know? And it's nothing wrong with that. The bond never broken with real friends. It sure ain't. It sure ain't. It sure ain't. And I love those type of friendships, to be honest about it. I got a friend like that now, Mountain Goat. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Let me stop doing that mushy stuff because y'all probably not into that mushy stuff. But yeah, guys, just be careful. Yes, so do I. All right, stop that smushy stuff, y'all. If y'all gonna do that smushy stuff, get go, go. But yeah, just guys, just be careful who you call your friend nowadays. Like, seriously. I mean, it's good people out here that can be your friend, but you just have to be careful and remember, because I'm learning it. I'm learning it. I'm really learning it that everybody on this app is not your friend. They're your colleagues. I got a lot of love and nowhere to send it. Pretty hard to come. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Don't make me cry on this live. Please do not make me cry on this live, for real. Don't make me cry, please. Don't make me cry. But I appreciate that. Thank you. But just be careful on this app and don't call everybody your friend. And also remember that the people that you're on this app with, they are your colleagues. They are your colleagues. They're not your friends. You have to remember that. And always remember the people that is in your household is your friend. Stop, Nick. um, Always remember that the people that is in your household is your friend. And also, regardless if you and your family go through something, it's just me. And even though you and your family might go through problems, even though you might fuss or fight or anything like that, work it out. Work it out. And don't let outsiders get involved either. Don't let no outsiders get involved. Don't let nothing be getting involved in here, in your household. You, your family, your friends, work it out. Because when you bring them outsiders in, that's when them body grabbers be coming in too. And be pumping a whole bunch of stuff in their freaking brain. Got everything all pumped up in their brain. And you don't want to do that. So, other than that, guys, I'm gonna say it again. I did miss y'all guys. I really did. I really truly missed my community. I really did. And like I said, I do apologize that y'all haven't been seeing me. Like I said, I've been working hard. I even worked today. I did a short shift and had to take my daughter to her doctor's appointment. Then we spent time together, and then I came back here, and now here I am. So nobody cannot say that I'm not a busy woman. Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate you telling me that, because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, yeah. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm a busy woman. I don't have time for games, and I don't have time to be in some nonsense. And like I said, also, I just wanted to also tell my side, you know, of everything. Because it was just a mess. It was just a mess. And it didn't make no daggone sense to me. I always do temper. I always do. And I will do it all over again if I have to, sweetie. I would. And I don't have no regrets on doing it again. Trust me on that one. Thank you, Lorianne. I appreciate you. I try to, Nick. I try to. I try to. And I wish I could do more lives like this, but like I said before, it's just the scheduling is so hectic, and I'm trying to regulate it as best as I can. But it's gonna be more lives to come. More lives to come. You sure can't. And guess who you need to blame that on? And God rest her soul. My mother. My mother. You need to give kudos to her, my mother. she has gave me the strength and gave me the tools. And you also need to thank my dad too. They both did a tremendous job with me, and they gave me the tools. Mm-hmm. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I got it, Nick. I'm gonna try to look it up. Thank you for that. And for the people that made the comment about my hair, I'm gonna make y'all laugh for a second, okay? Let me make y'all laugh so we can, get all this. My hair look like some crap, okay? I mean, I like the curls too and everything, but my head looks like some crap, okay? My undercut has not been cut for 3 weeks ever since I got these braids out my head. Okay? I've been winging it. You hear me? I've been winging it. I've been winging it. I appreciate everybody liking my comment. I mean, I like the fact everybody like my curls and everything like that, but I look like some crap right now. I've been working hard. I have not had time to get no haircut or cut my hair. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. I appreciate that. Y'all know. Okay, this is one thing that y'all need to know about Pretty Heart, okay? I'm just letting y'all know this, okay? I like to look the part when I'm on my lives, okay? I don't like looking a hot mess and looking like I went through war. And you know what, Temper? Be quiet. Thank you. I'm back. Everybody still in here? Now saying two people in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Oh God. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I'm sorry. Something had happened with the internet. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went and told my daughter to fix the internet because I think one of the kids might have hit it or something. I don't know what happened. It's always something going on. But I'm sorry. That's so embarrassing. The internet thing, the Wi-Fi went off. I'm sorry, guys. That's so embarrassing. Ugh. Now my first live back. Oh my God, having that happen, that's embarrassing. Oh my God. But but yeah, like I was saying, I just don't. I'd rather have my hair cut and looking presentable like I always do. But sister girl couldn't make that happen these past couple of weeks because I just been so busy and been so exhausted. It's just been so tired. But I'm gonna make it do what it do at some point, hopefully. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I've just been trying to wing it. Yeah. But other than that, how y'all guys been? How's work going? How's life going? How's everybody life? You know, what's going on? How's your life progressing? How's everybody's life progressing? Anybody? Nobody? Somebody? Anybody? 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 I guess everybody trying to get their stuff together. Okay, I guess that means everybody having a busy moment and a busy week. And it didn't help with this Wi-Fi being off. It knocked everybody out. I guess everybody said, well, shoot, she left. We might as well leave. Ooh. Let me see. Yep, I think everybody had left, probably. It's okay. Well, okay. Seemed like it got frozen. It ain't moving no more. Oh, man. Everybody got knocked out. Well, okay, guys. I'm sorry about this, but I do appreciate the people that was in my chat today. And I also want to take the time out and say again that just know who your real friends are and just don't call them your friends right away. Get to know them first and give them, in my personal opinion, like we said in the chat, give them a probation period. Don't just say right away that they're your friends, because you don't know who they really are. And you also don't know what their motives are too. And always remember that you need to separate friendship and from colleagues. And always also remember that the people that's in your household is your friend. Not the outsiders, but the people that really know you, your family, they're your real friends. Always remember that, and you're going to be fine. Just always remember that. Until we meet again, my sweethearts, Pretty Heart the Conqueror is out. See you soon. Bye, my sweethearts. Mwah.